everybody in the place to be. I am one of your hosts, Agni, and it is the Nomadic Odyssey Freestyle slash Cookup slash Randomness Sunday. I am here with the super duper legendary Sid, um, our resident visualization person, dope philosopher of the Nomadic Odyssey crew. So we say welcome, welcome, and thank you for rocking with us today. Um, Russ has been taken. I don't know where Russ is right now. I think he got snatched up because it's not like him to not respond. So I'm hoping he's okay. I think he's just busy. I think he's busy with dad duty. But hey, we love him. We miss him. Big shout out to Soul Provider, Mr. Joe. He may or may not be coming through. We don't know. But you know what? He's always got us. I tell him all the time. Always got a space at the table. Always got a space at the table. So I pray everybody is doing well as we end or rounding out June 2021. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Ain't that crazy? How the year going flying by? I don't know. At least it is for me. How about you? How about you, Sid? What's going on?
It's just going by. Before you know, it's gonna be 2021 or 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
And for those political folks, midterms. Yeah. Do some shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I wanted to start off with the concept that actually, since Sid is here, in terms of our regularly scheduled programming, yes, at some point there will probably be some freestyling by moi, maybe by Sid. We'll see. Maybe not the way that you think. But I wanted to start off with a concept that Chow and I had worked on, and I talked about it in the last stream that I had did before Father's Day, and Chow had sent me some art, and let me not be the people what they want. Let me see. Chow is sharing his screen right now, and we can talk about. You know what? Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna talk people through this, and I'll play the music. So Chow and I, if you all don't know, check out Art of Chow. He amazing artist. We talk back and forth about music and how to combine visual elements with elements of sound. And he had shown me a piece that he had did while he was just, I think you were at your parents' house kicking it with the fam. Something like that. It was freaking dope. And I was like, immediately saw it. I was like, yo, can this be the album cover for the next album? Because I'm that selfish. But no, it really hit me in a particular kind of way. And I didn't know what I was looking for a cover until I saw it. And it was like, okay, yeah, that. But that led us into a deeper discussion about trying to build original characters and build, and I don't want to say original content, but try to build original, I don't want to say assets either. That sounds like your very super more professional word, but we're trying to world build and character build. We do have a bit of experience with another upcoming project that we have, The Breach, where we kind of did something similar, but we wanted to really get abstract and weird with it. And hence, one day you will see Barrel Man and the Bird, and that phrase will make sense to you, a watcher and listener. Yes, Barrel Man and the Bird. Keep that in your head. But I was like, yo, I want to start making some music for that. Kind of, let's get weird, different, kind of abstract. So I was cooking up something last night. I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna try to I may freestyle if I feel the vibe. I want y'all to kind of hear the vibe first, and then we'll go from there. So let me make sure that I have. Okay, I want to make sure I hit the right pad. gangsters. Slow build up. All of these made on the trusty MPC, by the way. Only sample was the drum. I think I gotta hop in on this, man. I'm sorry. Trying to gain these different philosophies. I've been faced with the different forms of side of me mentally. Skipping over the beat like a bad CD. I find ways to reach and interject and find ways to use my native dialect to protect my inner notions. Maybe like the ocean, moving in the most beautiful emotions, call it dance. I find ways to press my advance, even though I'm defenseless. I should have just been more reckless in my decision making. No more faking, have to be original like the progenitors. I'm peeping knowledge like from the wise janitor. Whoa, I guess I had to find a way to get clean and get mean and not demean those around me. How do I uplift and try to spit it like I got Gav's gift? Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to the fabulous one. Cherish every day that you have under the sun, son. Got it? Rest in peace to the fabulous one. Rest in peace to the fabulous one, and peep your days under the sun, son. Yes, I stress and I often digress and find ways to just wreck it like Ralph. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. I be ducking from the cops when they come my way, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't have to ever have to let the bullets spray. But man, I just try to surf like the waves are coming, and I don't know if I can stay. I'm running and sitting at the same time, a million miles. I had to find ways to do this without a scowl. When I rhyme, you can hear the smile. Yeah, I laugh and just think back how I measure progress on the graph and compare myself to others, even my own brothers. And I'm like, yo, that's just the cover for the fake. At the end of the day, we all relate like Mother Earth, Father Time, and I just find ways to spit the rhyme and divine these lines, and hopefully they are divine. And maybe I just have to pine like the tree, even though you can see that in me. I'm trying to lay down my deep roots, and maybe I am Groot. Maybe we all are. And I'm just trying to not be villainous like Jafar. And I laugh hardy hard because I gotta keep it moving. And I'm stepping, trying not to deal with this illusion, the ruse of different concepts, and they try to define me like critical race theory. I know you can hear me, and I'm trying to make sure that you understand that. Most of the owners of these land were natives, but those lies they got on repeat, and they play this over and over again. Yes, it never ends. Suffice it to say that I just keep on writing today. But wait, there's no written, it's just coming off the top of my dome like I've been tomahawked. Maybe with the missile, go ahead and just pray that they miss you, and then they nuclear. You ain't get caught in the mushroom cloud. Oh, I'm skipping. Maybe I need to slow it down and deal with this repetition of my nemesis. I open my third eye and I see everything so clearly. I'm a humble man. I find ways to just keep on dancing like the baby that got the tummy rumbling, and the politician that don't do anything. What's fate gonna bring? We here in summer waiting for spring. Here in summer waiting for spring. What does fate bring? Waiting for God to ring. But my phone's on silent. So I guess then we turn to violence. That's too much, man. That's too much. I'm on the cusp of something grand, and hopefully I can get more grands in my hands so I can share it with the fam and bring it back to the land and say, yo, let's plant our seeds here, and hopefully the fruits of our labor will make sure that we can grow and have something we can savor. I know, who says freestyle on a Sunday? But one day I pray that it hits you and you pray. Cause there's too many predators. Too many predators. Creditors and debtors, vendettas. I know the wordplay is off, but wonderful at the same time because the connections are there. I understand the application of pressure, and I spit this like a formal lecture. I'm the professor, Agni. Yeah. So yeah, I got cooking on this last night and thought of that project that we were or not project, the concept I'll say, that we were talking about a couple weeks ago about kind of messing around with kind of making some characters and stuff like that. And I thought Barrel Man and the Bird was a great jump off. And if you noticed, if you heard it in the beat, there was a bit of a bird in the background. So I was definitely influenced by the art that you provided. But I wanted to really blend some organic elements and some synths. And that was that. What'd you think? Freestyle aside.
I like the tone. It's jazzy, but there's a lot of earth in it.
That was the goal. So I'm glad you hit that. So, oh my God. I just checked the chat. My sisters are tuning in. What's up, y'all? I see y'all. Oh, snap. Sorry, I had something up on my screen. Oh, man. Thank you for rocking with us, y'all. Those two, I mean, and big ups to my sister Joy, I think, who's getting ready to fly back to Seattle. Y'all made
y'all stay cool.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. Oh man, we see y'all. Hopefully, hey, don't be afraid. You guys are listening. Give us the feedback. Good vibes. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah, that jazz in the earth was I love what you're cooking up, by the way. The jazziness and the earthiness is what I was the goal, right? To keep it 100. Just because, like we talked about, I wish I even could share my screen to find. I have to find it, but I don't want to do all that right now. But Barrel Man and the Bird. Once I saw that, and I saw that kind of disconnect, and for man, how can I think I can't even really describe it unless you're like a Futurama fan and you saw the episode of Futurama where Bender gave up his metal body and became wooden. It's kind of like that. And then he had a little bird, kind of gave me like an Iago vibe that was with him.
Well, I wonder, like, if you were in that position of you had to give your body up to transfer yourself into another form, what would that be?
If I had the ability to choose, I don't know what that would be. I'm not I'm not I'm not I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I and if you're talking to me personally, I don't know if I would take that opportunity. And here's
What if you
why.
had no choice?
If I had no choice, then I have no choice, right? Then it's like, I don't know. It would really depend on the circumstance and the options, right? Because you could be like, well, then transfer me into a fly, so then I'll die 24 hours from now. It's like if I don't have a choice, then I don't have a choice. But if given a choice,
Let's say the scenario would be that uh, all life forms will no longer exist on Earth.
all life forms will no longer exist on Earth, and I have to transfer my soul into something else.
Yes.
So if there's no life forms on Earth, then wouldn't it have to be
human being life forms?
Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, okay.
So
then,
then you can transfer yourself into, a insect, an animal, a mammal, that's existing, or is it a new form, a hybrid, or would you be some sort of mechanical object? You know what I mean? In the sense of like that movie 9. Have you seen that?
Yeah, you talked about that. Yeah.
Of extracting your soul into another form.
Yeah, it's another form.
So it's not exactly reincarnation.
I don't know. Now that now I kind of want to play with that concept, because I don't know if I want to be invincible, or have transfer my soul to something that will live forever, because I feel like time is the human experience is tied to something that's very fickle. So I mean, I have to ponder that. Let me ponder that a little bit. While I do that though, we have I don't want to say special guest, but he is special. He's coming to join us.
Hey dudes.
What's going on, Russ?
Hey, Russie.
You good?
Yes, sir. We were wondering about you.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't get your message earlier. I only just noticed it now, and I've checked my phone since then and Hangouts. So I didn't get that one at like 6:20 my time. I don't know when you would have sent it your time.
Yeah, about
8 hours difference.
11.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, and the one with the link, I was like, I'm sat here at my computer, like, just waiting on a text.
It's all
and then
good.
actually just went, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to check or give you a message or something. And then, yeah, there it was. Here's a link.
Yep, technology.
So, yeah, oh, man, I'm fucking useless.
It's okay.
It's looking good, Chow. What's going on here?
Chow's just cooking up.
I don't know. We got talking on some stuff, and I'm just listen to the beat. I'm just kind of going, whatever.
Okay. Right. So what you missed so far is I was already a beat in. I played a beat that I made I made last night for Chow, kind of on a concept we had talked about. Okay. And then we just been chopping it up, and Chow just asked a very dope question. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna try to deal with it in freestyle or something next, but he asked, like, if you had a chance to transfer your your soul into something else, basically, what would it be?
You have no choice but to transfer. Yeah.
You have no choice. All human life is ending. You got to put it in something, not someone, because it's not human. What would it be? I'm going through my favorite animals in my head, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's so many things I could do. Hey, my viewers, what do you think? Put it in the chat. If you had, I want to get your feedback. And it's a very interesting question. So I love to get feedback. So Hey, that's why if you're still there, that's the question. If you had to transfer, and I know these two, they're like, oh, I know they're thinking about it. So, yo, if you had to transfer your soul, no, it has to be an animal, or it can be an inanimate thing. You said right, or mechanical thing.
It can be it can be anything really. It could be a mechanical can spray paint can something. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even matter. It's whatever form you are. You'll be a living organism of some sort.
Okay. So yeah, if you transfer yourself into a bucket, you would be like
or if you a cardboard Amazon box, right?
Okay. Well, YA, she said she'd be a bird or something because she want to fly. I dig that. I was like, I'd want to be. Yeah, I can see wanting to fly or because you have the opportunity to do something that you really couldn't do or experience as a human being, right? Of course, there's paragliders and all that shit. Yeah. It said, can I be water? Like water? Oh, water like in a lake or like water in a cup?
Yeah, because if you're in a cup, you're not really going anywhere, right?
You ain't going nowhere.
Well, just all water, surely. Like, you'd almost be like a hive mind.
It ain't water.
Just all your molecules down to any bit of condensation on the side of a glass. You could be
That'd be crazy. Yeah, or ocean or river. That'd be crazy. Because then it's the same thing, though, because, we all about the water cycle. I mean, that water from the ocean becomes something else. So you literally be like everywhere. Like Russ said, kind of like that hive mind.
You'd also have to be like sewage and stuff, though, which would be pretty shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, literally. literally pretty shit. But that's dope. Y'all, if I had to, you know what is funny is, like, I'm going to be Ponyo's mom. That's crazy. Okay. If I had, think about it. I've done a lot of other things, okay? I think I want to be like a really, really old tree. Like one of those like 1,000-year-old trees.
Like Lord of the Rings?
Kind of, yeah. Oh, no, not a tree ant. That'd be kind of dope, though. I wouldn't mind that. But staying in the realm of reality, I think I'd want to be just the 1,000-year-old super old tree and see how things change around me and whatnot, and pray that nobody ever cuts me down because that'd be fucked up. But that'd be like, oh, well, my 1,000-year reign is over. That's it. I'm going in to be in a house, a dog house. That's it. All right. Well, since Russ already missed the beat, I have some beats loaded, so we'll just keep it going, and I'll let Russ start off. I don't remember what I have where. Yeah, you're gonna start off. You already missed it. You're late. This is your punishment.
All right.
It's kind of hot. Turn it down a little bit.
So, basically, if I could be anything, I don't know, man. Would I be sediment, just spread around the bottom of the ocean?
Hey.
Or something else. Maybe I could be a little bit of wheat, turn me into pasta. I'll be some spaghetti on your plate, and then I'll be 8, and I'll be like, nah, wait, I don't want to be that. That sounds kind of dumb. I could be something like a giant burning blazing sun.
Hey.
That could be fun. Yeah. But then, once everything is said and done, we'd all be burning into crumbs. And would I still be alive then? Would I be turning into like a black hole, white dwarf, something else when it's all gone and done?
Especially, okay.
I'm not sure. But then would I really want that anyway? Would I want to live that long? Would I want to be just sat there singing my little sun song?
Yeah.
Going, what have I done wrong?
Hey.
To have ended up here. Chow said, this is the deal. Yeah, I should have done something else. This seems like a mistake. So, okay, maybe I could be an antelope, but I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be looking round and abandoning hope when a lion's prowling around in the grass or snow.
Hey.
So, okay, I'll do something else. Maybe a koala bear. Yeah, they seem pretty fucking chill. But then there's some kind of drama there with all the chlamydia and shit. Nah, we want none of that. Okay, let's do something else. I could be a spider. I could be a flying bat. I could be a tiny little rat. Yeah, they seem to thrive pretty fucking well. So maybe I'd be a rat. They're intelligent as well. You know, I could fight a cat.
Hey.
There's some big fucking rats that could take them on. And if I was like, you know, if I had the same kind of mind that I have now, I could combine that as well. I could be rat with an axe, go and scat on a pack of cats.
Keep it going, baby. Keep it going.
Oh man, what else could I be? I don't know. I could be something unhealthy. I could be like a disease or a virus. I could be COVID-19. Oh man. Right now I'd be living some kind of dream because you're spreading all around the scene. But that's obscene. When you consider it, yeah. I don't want to be a little bit of that. So I'll think of something else. Actually, let's go back to cat, because that would be kind of cool. You can just relax. You can just find yourself a nice little sunspot. I've done not a thing all day, except had a little bit of water and then a little bit of kibble. And I was like, yeah, tasty nibbles. And now I don't care, I'm just gonna lay and have a nap until I dribble.
Yeah.
Alright man, let's hear what you got.
Man,
what do you want to be?
First of all, the track is almost done, I think.
Oh shit. I went too long.
It's okay. Oh, you're fine, because I already awarded the track in, so you good.
All right.
In hindsight, listen, okay, you just changed the discussion though, and our viewers are going to agree. For real though, if we really could be anything, if humans were still around, I'd be a cat. That's so easy. First of all, let's keep it 100.
Being a cat would be dope.
Thank you. First of all, cats. Think about cats. Cats are so dope. Okay, in this way, that humans we think where we have domesticated them, but we haven't.
Oh no, yeah, they've
we haven't. Us. We haven't, because you know who's gonna get you that water and kibble? A human. On your terms.
That's it, man. Exactly.
On your terms, you're gonna get shelter. Why? Just because you're cute. Literally because you're cute, and you're gonna go and think about that. You could be a cat and you could be an asshole, but they're still not gonna kick you out. You can be the worst roommate ever. Okay?
The issue with being a cat though, as I see it, would be like, you know, other cats in the neighborhood.
Okay, listen.
Because they're gonna have attitude as well.
My cat Diablo, okay. Diablo will very soon make it to an NO album cover because he's that hard. Okay, yeah, we literally moved. We moved from a neighborhood that we got Diablo from. We bought a house in the hood. Short story long,
right?
To start a house, and the old owners left him there. Okay, so when we moved to our spot now, a little bit nicer. We were like, okay, well, you know, you lived here your whole life, so we're just gonna take you with us. Okay. This cat literally came and took over the neighborhood. This cat owns more property in this neighborhood than I do. Okay.
Right.
There have been days I've been driving home and have seen my cat walking up the street like Debo from Friday, messing up all the other cats. All the other cats fear him. Maybe some of the other wildlife too. It's crazy.
So he comes
home and says, "What's up, Craig?"
Basically, his only natural enemy, okay, I don't think he even fears dogs. His only natural enemy are Chow's kids. No lie. No lie. He sees them as hard as this mofo is. As soon as he sees those babies, he's like, nah, I can't, nah. They can't. That's the only two that put fear in his heart are are a couple dollars. Is absolute, which for me, it brings me great joy because he can be an asshole at times. But enough of my cat. Ciao. FYI, the viewers, they love the art, and it is coming together beautifully.
Highlights are looking slick.
I mean, meanwhile, he's just cooking up while we just hear bullshitting. This is the Odyssey, people. Russ and I dick around, and Chow produces this magic.
Dynamite.
All right, I got another one loaded. Okay. Hey. If I could be anything, I would be a season like spring. Watch the flowers blooming, see the full moon, and nice temperature here in Sacramento. Man, because the summer is relentless with no mementos. Man, if I could be anything, yo, I would be a bear. Big ass in the forest and not really care. No natural predators. And I could take off in the air because I could run about 45 miles per hour. And if you want to get sour, try to climb a tree. Oh man, what's that on the screen? It says blooming. Kind of like my acumen. When I want to act human, I know I need to get it together. Now it's molded, the font is changing, and I'm finding ways to keep on rearranging with the beat. Go ahead and just shuffle your feet and move with us and stay in the groove. I am never losing. I'm just gonna keep it moving like it's kinetic energy. If I could be anything, why not lightning? Come down from the sky and start fires and be like the weapon of Zeus. A god called sire. I don't know. I'll go through the muck and the mire like I'm in a marsh. Have to keep on marching through the muck and have to make sure I don't give a what. Trying to keep it clean, and you know what I mean, because I'm trying to make sure that I code switch. Man, code switch. I have to make sure that I do it like Nintendo with the Joy-Con. I bring joy with this when I'm never wrong. I have to make sure that I keep on coming strong, and I'm like Barong, boomerang. Go ahead and let it like a pretty going, and it's so wrong. You give credit to the Most High. I sit here and just think about how I don't want to die, because this one life that we have is so precious. And I think about my mom and dad and they struggle, but it's okay because now joy bubble over. I'm talking about that greatness, that shine. I want to make sure that I keep this in mind when I'm talking about the fam, and I'm proud of them, and I have to make sure that I salute you. I salute you. We keep it going, yo. Yeah, we just keep it going, yo. Yeah, we just keep it going, yo. Yo, now it says looming. What is looming? It could be something that's good or bad, maybe ironclad coming at you. I got my sword ready, and I'm gonna make sure that I chop it down like a machete. Maybe cut it up like it's spaghetti. I don't know. I just find ways to just keep on flowing. I don't even know if I can keep it booming. I know I used these words already. Man, I'm slipping, and I gotta get it back. Gotta get it ripped. Gotta make sure that I allow it to rip. I'ma pass on all the rest, because I'm losing steam. Guess I gotta think about it. Maybe sleep in a dream.
Alright, there's something looming in the back. Some blue kind of human with a hat. There's orange, yeah. And I don't know if I'm gonna be squashing anything that he's wanting. He's looking like he's out of the warrant, like he's gonna be doing something rotten. Yeah, some Mr. Nasty. He's gonna be taking it back to these streets when we're gonna repeat. I don't know if we're gonna throw demons in the siege, but we're just gonna be inhuman. We're gonna be looming around, blooming like little flowers. Yeah, the way we cower. I ain't gonna be waiting for a shower. I don't need the water in my diet. I got it, okay, we got it. Get it, back. Robotic, never sweat it. Robotic with the pack. And then the beat's gone, and then it's gonna lack. And I'm not gonna slack. I'm gonna be waiting for the next one. He's doing a little eye now in his chin. What's that about?
Let's keep it going.
There's an eye in his chin.
That's crazy.
Eye in his chin. Man, I wanna be rhyming with him. That dastardly shadow guy. I don't know. He's got a little shadow eye creeping out. I don't know if I don't really know what he's gonna dream about. It's leaking out. It's eking out the sides. Yeah, we creep about in the shadows in the background. Yeah, man, doesn't matter. The marrow, it's never wrapped round the bones. It's inside. Yeah, keep it on the throne. Keep it all alone. You don't want to get it and you read it with a poem. Yeah. Keep it glowing. Anyway, keep it looming. Chow, can we get another word? Give me something to go off. I've exhausted the picture. As far as I'm concerned, I could probably say something else. Desires earned on this little bit of fire burn. I don't know if we're gonna make the pyre earn its own wage. We're gonna go our own way. Yeah, on the zone in the page. Yeah, I'm gonna be a clone in space. Throwing down the page. I don't know if I can really hit a little bit of this waste. I'm on display. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to waste this shit. This little bit of beat. I'm just gonna pitter patter rhythm with my feet. Yeah. I can't read what that says. Ridge, man, ridge. Standing on a ridge. I'm out of the fridge because my kid, I dropped her home a little while ago. So now I've got a while to go. Rapping on the mic, something like that. Don't know what I'm doing, whether I'm doing it right or not, but it's okay. Just gonna go my own way.
Yeah.
Can't act me.
I got you. On the ridge over the precipice, I know I need to get better at this. Getting my thoughts together and dividing them and hopefully form a magical ray. That way I spray everything around me in terms of darkness. It's a stark contrast, and I need to make sure that the bomb blasts when I land 2 feet and I'm ready. Gotta do battle like I got 2 machete. Go ahead, I'm ready. I know I need to level up, but right now I'm not giving a what.
Oh,
there's the end of that one. There you go. That was deep. That was dope.
I got a bit lost.
It's all good. It is all good. Remember,
it's
people.
Standard.
Remember, people. I mean, it's not even standard. And it's something I actually want to talk about. It's a good segue into one of the topics that I have for today.
Oh, yeah.
Now, disclaimer. I was watching YouTube and I came across a particular artist. Okay. Not going to name the artist. They are dope artists. They are doing their thing on the mainstream. It's whatever. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm sipping on haterade. But the title was, so-and-so freestyles on IG Live. I was like, okay, cool. Let me check it out. See, I'm always down to do stuff for the culture. Let me check it out. And they're doing their thing. But one thing that I noticed is that their eyes were locked on their screen. So here's the phone was in front of them on IG, but their eyes were locked somewhere else. So it's like, to me, I'm like, you obviously are reading something. But of course, everybody's getting all hype, like, hey, yeah. And I was like, yo, okay, you're still doing your thing. You're still digitally performing. You know what I'm saying? I get it, cool. But if you're gonna, have your lyrics right there in front of you, yes, it's going to sound more dope than what we're doing because we're literally, there's nothing in front of us besides what Chow is giving us. You see what he did?
That's great.
That is a t-shirt. That is so dope though. That's some real stuff though. Like
it's like expression.
People buy it because that basically summed up my face.
Yeah.
When I was watching it. That is that. Yes, it's that. Like really? This is what we doing now? Like really? Like this is what it is. I say that not to knock that particular artist or person. You know what? This is how well Chow knows me. Oh my God. That's literally what I said. That's literally what I said. Oh my God, my brother didn't know me too well. That's so crazy. What is this? Oh my God. Oh man. But I say it for this sole reason is that it changes what the barrier of entry is to freestyle. Because then when people see that and they think that's, oh, you know, that's what it takes to freestyle. It's like, it's not. Coming off the top is harder than this. I mean, it's hard. It's harder than that. It's this. It's trying to, you do a little bit of fumbling with your thoughts. You're looking for, you're looking for stimuli to help move the flow along. Sometimes you get in your bag and you recycle phrases and stuff like that. Like, we're about to be doing this for a couple hours. You're gonna hear me go back to some similar phrases here and now. That's just what it is. It's something I'm working on actively to try to break it up. But man, man, child, your commentary right now, though you were saying nothing, is so on point, bro. Your commentary right now, though you were not saying anything, is so on point. Yeah,
says it best through the images.
This is the Odyssey, man. It's just, I'm never gonna knock anybody for trying to get their bag unless they're taking advantage of somebody else. That's just where I'm at, kind of with the music thing. Okay, but I want people to be able to access creativity to deal with their struggles. Okay, I want people, because I was talking about this with the big shout out to Deluxe, Desmond Span, Rhyme Masters. I was on his stream on Friday. I want people to access creative tools to deal with their struggle. Okay, because society has not literally provided us enough tools to do so. Because at least here in the States, we got to pay for health insurance, and it's even harder to get it's harder to get access to mental health care. That's a whole separate system. Even though it's part of it's under the continuum of care, right? It's a whole different system, and access is just not there. And I'll go back to the line I said in Americano. There's more rappers than social workers. There's more rappers than certified mental health technicians. So, we need I'm trying to have this conversation, and Chow keeps killing it with the commentary. I want people to be to access these creative tools. Freestyle is just one. Drawing is another, right? Writing is another. I want us to kind of be advocates for that. You know what I'm saying? I think we already are, but I just want to, when we have a platform like this, and I don't care if there's 1,000 people watching or if there's one person watching, I want to be able to share with people why we do this. And honestly, it's just so I can watch Chow do this. I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm selfish. I just do this so then I can get Chow to just do this, because this is the realness right here. This is it. Anyway, Chow obviously has stated his stance. Russ, is there anything you want to add?
Oh man, no, I don't have anything to add.
It's kind of hard. Yeah, but Chow was just killing it with the scribbles, yo. This is so dope. Like,
that's it. I can't add anything that's gonna.
This has to be a recurring segment. This has to be a recurring segment. But yeah, he's like, no tools. I love that. I love it. All right, we'll keep the music going. I think I got another one here.
Woo! This is like an alien came in playing with strings, getting a banjo, making something, a kind of little beat, but he doesn't know what it means. He's just putting it in a 4/4 pattern and saying, is this good or not? I don't know, but I'm gonna be something to make it wooden rot. Yeah, I'm the termites at the turnpike. I don't know if I got the germs right. I'm just gonna be a burden tonight, finding a hype for myself, take it away, and I might just frighten myself when I look in the mirror and I see my face. I'm like, no way, this is a total disgrace. And then I'll go somewhere else, a little insect. Don't know if I can find something that I can inject. Little bit of this, little bit of that. I don't know what it is, but that's okay. It couldn't kill a cat, surely. I don't know if I'm gonna be something Geordie. I'm just gonna be looking for somebody to applaud me and maybe have a little orgy. Okay, this isn't ordinary. I'm just talking something that's unextraordinary. It's all just a jumble of words. I'm just fumbling the herd and it's okay. I'm rumbling it absurd. Okay, yeah, and I just take it with the pattern. Doesn't matter where I'm going. I just wanna keep on rapping. I'm just gonna put my hat in the ring and I'm gonna put a cat down anyway, this time next spring. What the fuck? Why am I putting a cat down? I hope it was unwell. I hope it didn't need a little pat down. It might have had something in its pockets. Okay, anyway, some big little rocket. I don't know. I'm just drop it. Pass it to Agni. Yeah, man, you can spot it.
Yeah.
When I need to get out of the shell.
It's right. Yo. We put cats down like we Master Splinter and the Four Turtles, getting over any sort of hurdle. I'm talking about earning my hype, burning my hype like I might in it from a meteorite. I have to make sure that I do this right or correct. Cause I got a lot of people I gotta protect, but at the same time I wreck it like I'm the most destructive force, holding the torch like it's a sun. Go ahead and try to challenge the bum. I have the most scariest motherfuckers on the run. It's okay, I just try to sun you, son, cause that way I can make sure that I gun you if I need to. This is America. The Second Amendment will put you in predicaments, and I'm not really announcing myself because I'll just shoot first and then be judged by a jury of 12. Oh man, I gotta keep it honest. I gotta keep it honest because I want to find that spaceship and be on the comet soon enough. Who the heck made this beat? I don't know, this rough, but it's okay. We're just gonna try to deal with these different turtles. I find ways to just fight these different cats, and if it has to resort in a bloodbath, it has to be that.
Nice.
That was dope. That was dope. Chow, you dude, you're killing the game right now. You're killing the game. I love it. I'm very vested in what's happening on the screen right now. It's like,
We've got a bath. What's going on here?
I know, right? That's why I'm like, F it. Here.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's one we keep coming back to. We gotta do something. No, it's all gone.
Yo, what happened to the cat in the bath? I was waiting for a blood splatter or mask. It's okay, I can drain it from the flask. And then I didn't want to ask what this was gonna be. I'm just waiting, Chow's going to task. He's gonna be making something class. And I'll be like, yeah. Anchor, alright. They call me Popeye the Sailor. I got anchors on my arms and I've got the craziest behavior. I don't eat my spinach though. I'm a winner, bro. Yeah, and I don't need no vegetables. What am I on about? I'm a dad. That's not what I should be talking about. You know, you gotta get your 5 a day and all that shit. Yeah, if you're gonna be living it healthy. Yeah, because otherwise you won't end up wealthy. You won't be able to do anything yourself. See, you'll be like, help me. I need vegetables. I gotta get it. Man, I'm fucking lost tonight. Sorry.
It's good, baby. Keep working through it. If not,
right.
pass it on. I got you.
All right.
I got you. Yo, Anchor with the diamond tether. I'm not fair weather. I just gotta keep on spinning like I'm on some sort of mission. My words are slurred, but it's okay because I haven't really eaten. It's okay. I hear the beat and I get busy feasting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I be beasting like I be transforming like I'm Aaron, biting my thumb and turning into a 10-ton titan. It's alright cause I be striking like lightning. What's happening? I'm trying to do some shit and lighten it because too many dumb motherfuckers say shit. We got senators who can't protect our right to vote. They get up there to the Senate and they just up and choke. And that's fine. We're just gonna make sure that when it comes time, we're gonna be in line to vote you out. And maybe the guillotine will have to meet Mitch. That's okay, cause I ain't scared to use no code switch, man. I'm tired of people getting paid to do nothing while blood keeps running in the streets and people too often get beat like they lyrics. I don't even know if they can hear it, but too many of us becoming spirits. And too many of us turn to sipping spirits in order to get by like a coping mechanism, but it's like I got wisdom. I'm gonna make sure that I let him fly and let it hit him. I know. One day we gonna be free, but right now I'm praying to God on my knees and on my feet. Yeah.
You're getting heavy, man.
Anchor. Have to. That's the go-to. You got a pager, you got an ear canal, man. We gonna work with that. We're gonna work with that. Man. Yeah, I did want to talk about that. How our Senate again can't even protect people in particular states their right to vote, and that's ill. That's really sad. And I don't want to get too deep into it, but that does not bode well for the Democratic Party in this country. It doesn't change anything for Republicans. They've always done what they've always done. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck. But it is what it is. We got to change. And even though it just may be a bar or something in a freestyle, I still want to put it out there because somebody may come across this video and not know what's really happening. So I want to make sure that I address it somehow, some way, as light as heavy as possible, so people are aware of what's really happening. Because if you live in particular states, they're going to make it harder for you to try to vote. And that's how they're going to protect and try to consolidate their power. It's not right, but that's the world we live in. So that's that.
It's the real shit, man.
It's unfortunate, but I wrote it down for one of the things I wanted to at least try to get in the lyric. So mission accomplished, I guess. Keep it going. I have another one. What is this?
Kind of spaced out. Yeah. Gonna show my age now. All the space between words. My brain doesn't know how to herd them up. Yeah. And I just need to turn them up. We got the anchor and the swing. The anchor and the swing. Swinging from the anchor like a dream. I'm in the rigging. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep bringing the real writtens. Yeah. Can you hear me when you feel it from over here in Britain, other side of the pond? Don't know what's going on. Hang-ups just appeared. Hangouts just appeared is what I mean. Anyway. And now I'm looking back at the screen. That's better. Looking at swing back and forth, trying to bring. Yeah, he's gonna be hacking swords with his metaphors and his matadors. big old machetes, bringing them like you're gonna be ready, already rock steady, bringing a beat like it's gonna be feeling the jazz and getting heavy, like there's no real melody, we're just gonna keep it potent, yeah, remedy this, you ain't gonna see this, when we can thieve it, you'll believe it's increasing like my headspace, I ain't gonna go to bed yet, mate, I ain't gonna be able to get out of the dead space that I feel between my ears. Anyway, I'm a bit late, looking at the screen, everything's a dream, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of obscene, when I talk about a little bit of this and that, I don't know, I missed it with the rap, when I'm kicking it, here, with the snare, kicking the snare, I don't care, I'm aware where they're gonna be here, when I'm poking a bear, when I'm rumbling down in the ocean, like, oh, I'm losing all my breath.
I got you.
My lungs are too small.
I got you. I swing the anchor like a flail, commit murders and find ways to get out on bail.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm on the screen like I'm OJ. Yo, can the devil come out to play when I'm trying to be mischievous? Even though I'm devious, I try to make sure that I don't deny who I am. Go ahead, look at my eyes and post it on the gram. What kind of selfie is this? Even though he's selfish and he's gonna eat that fried fish like he boiled the ocean. I don't know how these motherfuckers be coasting. Intermediocrity, I try to think deep like my name is Socrates. I don't know why they wanna spit that feces, but I wanna make sure that you mofos get my theses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
That was dope. I don't know what's
got
happening.
werewolf shit going on.
Yeah, that shit is so gangster.
Yeah.
That is so gangster. I'm trying to see what is on the box. What is on the box? What does that say on the box above the anchor? Does it say good?
Gold.
Gold.
Gold bar, right?
Gold bar. Okay. Yeah, I was a little fuzzy on my screen. I like that. Screen. It's funny because Shao scribbles are like better than any artwork I've done in my life.
Yeah, right.
In my life. Like, I don't know who's still with us, but I remember when I went to one of those classes, like you basically drink and paint. And I went with my wife and my sisters, right? And they're really good artists, okay? My ass is not. So, at some point in the evening when I'm seeing everybody put these beautiful pieces together and mine looks like shit, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna drink. and that's basically what ended up happening. And I was like, look at my trees. My trees are tree. But everybody, yes, it's good. It's good. Mm-hmm. So then my wife and I both brought our pieces home, and she was like, we can only have one. We can only hang one up. I had to take mine to work with me and explain to people what happened. Like, oh, what happened here? I was drunk. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't drunk. I was trying, and then I anyway, we got another one. Got the beeper. Child's still working. We'll keep moving.
Painting trees. Agni doing his thing like he's gonna bring the inner Bob Ross. Yeah, that's right, he ain't ditching with the compost. Gonna get it like a god got. Yeah, right, Agni letting it sweat never. He's gonna get it with the better weather. Little bit of treasure, put it in a wrap. This is true. This is standing on a table or a lampshade. I don't really know, but it's going orange true. Yeah, that's the colour. We got it in the muddle. We're going undercover. I don't know. I'm just chatting with my brothers, talking some damn shit, and I'm pulling from the others like got a cow in outer space. Cow in outer space.
I know where you're going, child. I got you.
All right.
Hold on, I think I got it. Who loves orange soda?
Oh, Kel loves orange soda.
Yes, I do. You know it's true. You know it's true. I try to make sure that I close my eyes to see the
Mhm.
elements collide like I'm going for a ride through the cosmos, changing forms like the metaphysical. Maybe it's biblical, maybe it's spiritual. Didn't know if I could deal with the spatial awareness, but it's fun because I see the fabric of time and I'm tearing this. Oh man,
Mm.
what's happening? I don't know, but how now, brown cat? How are you doing? I'm just going to show you my intelligence like I'm some sort of different life form reborn in the light. I have to find ways to grab the mic in different ways because these dudes these days they only mess with it one way. They don't got no class, and it's funny because I've taken their act after act. Like I'm going back to back with natural born killers like Nikki and Mallory. Yes, I don't really rap to earn a salary, but it's fine because I make sure that when I cut, it's deep. And make sure that I don't really have to weep, but make sure that if I put in the work, then I'm going to reap. What I sow, like I've got the thread and needle, go ahead and just do this. And I lift it heavy like the dung beetle. I lift the shit and give it back to you like it's a gift. Think back, rest in peace to the gifted, yeah, because man, your
Mm.
rhymes are ironclad, and yes, you were the fabulous one. And I'm thinking about Nia and all those times under the Sacramento sun, I was trying to get somewhere, and I had you in my ear, and I didn't really care what else was happening around me. Man, make you feel that way, yeah,
Make you
make
feel
you
that
feel that
way.
way, make you
Make you
feel
feel
that
that
way,
way.
yeah, make you
Make you
feel
feel
that
that
way.
way. Make you feel that way.
Man, that's peace.
Mhm.
I'll pass it
Mhm.
back.
Yo, that delicious black delicious kind of rap. Yeah. Only at 50. What the fuck's going on, man?
Hey, don't do it.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Too many legends lost, man. Too
Way too
many
many.
legends lost before their time, man. Man, listen, yo, to all my people out there, get your finances in order. Health is wealth. Health is wealth, man.
Mhm.
Put in the work now.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth, and think longevity. If you're sick, man, go and find the remedy. Don't put it off, cause man, time will make you pay the high cost if you keep doing that. Keep doing that. Nah, it's good. Deal with that pain. That way, your energy isn't drained. Neither is your legacy. Go ahead and just rise and make sure that you can provide for you and yours before you die. And I know it's too
Mhm.
much to ask, but you may have to put down the flask and wonder why you have those coping mechanisms and those machinations and these deviations and deal with the frustration the way that you do. There may be a way so that way you don't have to enter the big blue before your time is true. Man, that is so dope.
Mhm.
That is so dope. I'm watching. He just go. It doesn't stop. It's crazy, crazy to me. But on some real stuff, yo. Anybody that's listening or is still watching at this point, yo, thank you. Much love. We do really appreciate you. Um, the number of very dope MCs that we have lost in the last, especially the last year, has been insane. Lost true hip hop legends. Okay. And the lesson though permeates outside of hip hop and it's and into, our day-to-day lives at so many levels. This is why we need things like universal health care.
Mm.
Because if the Gab died from a complication of kidney surgery he had.
Right.
At least that's what I've heard. If I'm wrong, Please correct me. I don't want to put out misinformation.
Okay.
But at least that's what I know right now. Doom had been ill before he passed, but I think he was in the UK. I don't know if he was in the UK or in the States or whatnot. We already know about DMX's overdose. We need to really take a look and understand why health and access to health care should be a human right, and there shouldn't be a paywall behind it. Because even mofos that have the means still can't access it when they need it. And I'm tired of seeing a lot of black men die in their 50s, 40s, late 40s, 50s, when they have their whole lives ahead of them. It's not right. There's something wrong. And another thing that I heard is Gift the Gab, he made an album to pay for his surgery.
Right.
So you're telling me that he didn't have enough from his catalog, which is legendary, to help take care of himself? It's not right. It's not right. We have to really. I mean, I'm still for the hip hop retirement plan. I know I've talked about it a lot. We need to allow motherfuckers to retire and retire healthy. And you know what? If they want to go on tour at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old because they love the music, they love that life, go ahead. But you can't keep telling me that straight up effing legends don't own their catalogs. DMX didn't own a lot of his catalogs. Jay had to pay for it. Hove had to pay for it and buy it for his family. That's killing to me. That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. That people who are provided to the vast resource that is hip hop are struggling like this. It makes no sense to me. But this is the world that we live in. What can you do? Do what you can to support artists directly. What can you do? Take care of the make sure, try your, I don't want to say try your best to help take care of those around you, because that may be a big ask. Start with yourself. Start with yourself. Take care of yourself. If you got a pain that's aching you, if you haven't been, go. Don't wait till it's cancer. Don't wait till you got kidney failure. Life is too short. Keep artists alive. Keep artists alive. Keep people alive. Word. Keep artists alive. And give them their flowers while they're still here. Because I give the Gab her, because he's from Sacramento.
Right.
He's from Sacramento. And Grant High School was 20 minutes from where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he met Chief XL. And it showed me that artists that are true to who they are can come from Sacramento. They don't have to come from the Bay Area. They don't have to come from, New York. They don't have to come. They can be in your own backyard, and they can be world renowned, which he was. So, sorry, I didn't mean for this to take a somber turn. I just had to keep it a buck. Like, something's got to change, people, because this is not right. It's not right. It's not right. Anyway, anybody got anything else they want to add before we move on to the next beat? I think Child hit it beautifully, but
yeah. I mean, it's hard to, I feel like anything I say would just kind of not encompass enough. But
say it though. You have a seat at this table.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You've always been a great ally, brother. So don't diminish. I appreciate you at least being thoughtful about it. That means a lot.
I just think it's systemic change.
It has to be.
That's needed. It's you're right. Keep artists alive, and then I think doctors and nurses and stuff as well, even over here, like we, you know, without shitting on anything over you guys' side of the pond, I can't be thankful enough for the NHS and everything that they do. It's not without its flaws by any means.
No.
But yeah, it's, you know, I haven't had an experience myself to be like, oh, I wouldn't be alive here today if it wasn't for the NHS, but I know plenty of people that have. So
that's good. It's good that you don't have that. Right? Because obviously they're doing their job in some way.
Yeah, but it's still close to my life is what I'm saying. You know, although I haven't personally suffered with that, you know, I've always been blessed to be pretty healthy. Yeah. My own poisons are the ones that I do to myself. You know, my body holds up to a lot. Anyway, it is shit. And it's, like you say, this year, especially for artists though, it's been just one after another, it feels, you know?
Yeah. And what kills me is just that they're so young.
They're
so young. And it's just, it eats at me in a way because it's just something that I've wanted to do something about for a long time, but realized that as long as people can profit, it won't change. What was that?
We lost the visuals.
Yeah, we lost the visuals, yeah. It's fine. Hold up. There we go.
Right. Get some Red Cross action.
So, yeah, we really need it. And I think it's not a people, listen, it's not a Democratic or a Republican issue, conservative or liberal. It's just raising the floor for the standard of living. And it doesn't matter if you're a black person in the hood in LA or you're a white person in Appalachia. You deserve to have that access. Other people have it. You deserve to have it too.
Yeah, money doesn't see color except green.
It doesn't. And
but you know, billionaires shouldn't exist when shit like this is going on. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but you know, hey, if the system exists as it is, it fine. But billionaires shouldn't have any say in what happens politically. But we know that's not the case.
Yeah.
And I don't care what side of the aisle, what side of the spectrum you're on. That the original tenets of both conservatism and liberalism wasn't designed for that. I don't care what you say. But maybe that's a discussion for another day. Maybe that's the NO political hour. But
a sad little health guy. Oh man.
I know. Wishing he can find a home in the US, but you know, it is what it is. Man. All right, where am I at? Okay, yo. It's no mystery throughout our history. We've been played over and over again like chess. Too many people have lost their breath. The repetitions is too much. Superstition don't do nothing for you. Superstition don't do nothing for you. You can make the sign of the cross and still be lost over some bullshit. Yeah, I'm thinking about that bullet pulpit. Yeah, say they get you to the hospital, the debt will kill you. Medical bills, yeah, are the all-time high. They say, yo, if you got COVID, we'll cover it. Good luck with your recovery. Here's the bill, yo. They'll give you a bill, but the Senate can't pass a bill. Ain't that funny? It's funny how it seemed like the most powerful would do anything for a little money. Yo, give me the honey like I'm Winnie the Pooh. I guess I gotta find a way to break through. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a life and times of how we live or how we die. I don't know. I just sometimes want to break down and cry. I know I can't. I got too much on my back like I'm Atlas. Like I'm Atlas, I got that load and it's heavy. And I'ma carry it and make sure that it don't rot. And it keep rotating, I make sure it don't stop. Make sure it don't stop. Yeah. I don't really care what gear you cop, nah. Maserati. I don't really care what gear you cop. Maserati, nah. Cause it's dead bodies on the floor. And some space that's torn by war. But you telling me Maserati, nah. Too many babies starving, man. I wonder what was going on like Marvin. Sometimes I feel like a Martian. Can't really do the math anymore. Don't add up. Can't really do the math anymore. Don't add up. Sorry, I didn't realize I was short. My bad. I mean, take all that.
Nah, man, that was fucking nice.
Oh,
that was all yours.
Oh, man. I see Chow getting busy. This is freaking dope, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking dope. We gotta link this up. You gotta link these up to us when it's all said and done. I got a couple more.
I'm trying to keep the real shit in between slices of humor. We need a slice off this tumor.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm going to the doctors, asking for a surgeon. He said, where does it hurt and is it worsening? I was like, yeah, and stop giving me detergent. That ain't gonna work, it's stop cleaning me out. Yeah. And they're like, we'll keep cleaning you out. Yeah. And I'm like, at least I got the NHS. But man, I'm still feeling stressed. If I want to get something done soon, I'm still gonna have to go through with the monsoon of money. Need to get the gong soon. They're gonna be hitting with the honey. I ain't gonna find it in a flurry. I'm just gonna keep selling McFlurries so I can try and earn my peace. But I ain't gonna be able to let my health increase when I'm trying to get it back to the breeziness. I'm just standing there wrapped in the sleaziness. I don't know, man, what are we achieving here? You're privatizing everything, are you even here? You're putting managers in the middle that don't make any sense. They're just devouring it from the middle. And I rhyme middle with middle, but it doesn't matter. You can cry me a river with your fiddle, yeah. You got a tiny violin, man. All these politicians keep on rising up and saying we don't give a fuck. It's not surprising, we're just gonna hike it up, all of the taxes, and take back all of the flack that we're giving to the health industry. Man, you're going to hell rhythmically.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a bait and switch. Go ahead. Here's the fix. I don't know if we got to take it down to the nucleus when it comes to trying to find a solution. Is it retribution? Nah, I don't know. I just let it skip. And maybe it has to hit him like the rhythm that Rock hit when spitting. I sit here and think about how I rock it like I'm kicking it with deep roots. I find ways to just metamorphosize, change my eyes, and find ways to just keep on realizing and reminding that the struggle is just short term. Even though we gotta think long, I'm gonna have to let it burn. Scorched earth, go ahead and let it let it spread. Go ahead, use it to leaven your bread. Let it levitate. Let it levitate. Where the sharks come and they seeing that healthcare is bait. Man, where's my charisma gone? I don't know. I find ways to just sit here and just manifest the flow. Even though there seems to be some repetition. It's funny because even though there's pauses, there's no indecision. My decision is decisive and find ways to write this like I'm keep on trying to get somewhere, but sometimes I can't because the synapses don't link. And in the blink of an eye, I'm somewhere else. Like it's a digital phantasm, and I'm gonna make sure that I can find ways to make the magic happen. I know I keep doing this and let it skip like it's being ruinous, like the ball of wrong. Go ahead, and I've seen the end of days of this capitalistic, suicidal, ritualistic bullshit we do. They can't see it, but I do. And one day your fears may come true. May come true. Your fears may come true. I've seen the signs and I've seen the tide rise. People seeing through the bullshit, the pulpit, by these so-called cool kids who become president and don't do shit. We see you.
We see you, motherfuckers. Yeah, we see you.
We see you, motherfuckers. We see you.
We see you, motherfuckers. Yeah, we see you.
Listen, if you really pass some laws, I wouldn't be saying anything with my jaw, but it seems like people are giving you the call that you don't want to answer. We see you. We see you. We see all the promises and time passing. But that's fine. We may not see your full term lasting.
Let's hope not.
You position yourself as better than Mr. Allegedly, but you're not providing any remedies. And we all know who Mr. Allegedly is. Name his name, Mr. Allegedly. Allegedly. But you're not providing any remedies. No move on healthcare. No move on student loans. Okay. We see you. You think we're gonna rock with you? Nah. It's okay. Anyway, that was dope, by the way. That beat was interesting. I don't know who produced these.
Are they not yours?
They are mine. I'm just kidding.
Oh, right. I was going to say.
I can't remember when.
Right.
I can't remember when. I was like,
they're all alien. Yeah.
I was going through and just like, ooh, what is this?
Okay.
What is this? All right. So we've got one more. And, well, maybe we should revisit the one that we did first, the one that you missed. But I don't know what this last one is, so let me see.
Okay. Sounds like something straight out of a Western. Yeah. Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, you can.
Let's visit the saloon and we can do what we do. We just gonna be going lunatic with the brew. Yeah, I'm just sipping on the mood. I don't know if I'm gonna be causing the confusion. With everything that I gotta do, I gotta find a solution. I gotta find a way to make improvement. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat round the bush when I'm gonna be beating in attunement to myself, to my head and to the beat. I'm just gonna get the head, the remedy and see what I can dream and do when it's beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna be cleaning up my cuticles. Like I can do this, yeah. I'm no lunatic sitting in the bar boozing. Yeah, we're screwing around. I'm just gonna be going down. You can hunt around and we're gonna run down all the other ones. They're gonna be coming in, they think they got bigger guns. But I'm like, nah, you're not the one. I can shoot a cunt in the face. And then have a blunt. Yeah, right at the bar. Honestly, I'm going far. Yeah. I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Got a 6-shooter with 3 bullets. Gotta make sure I use my target before I pull it. Oh man, what's happening now? How now? I see the Reaper with the furrowed brow, and I'm wondering, yo, are you here for me or then? And I guess I have to keep on finishing this stanza with my pen. But wait, I don't really have one in my hand, so I guess I have to find ways to just manifest this then. Alright, fine. I take aim and blast one right between the eyes, and I pray, well, that's one. He's dying, and I guess I have to find a way to hit the sniper that's chilling on the horizon. So what I do is I shoot at his horse, and that makes him pick up his head, of course. So then I have to pick up the gun that wasn't mine and look for that sniper gun that looked like sunshine. Oh man, what's happening? Is this another dumb rhyme? Nah, I had to find ways to deal with the Reaper himself. Because meanwhile, I was like, yo, you're not taking me because I'm in charge of my health. but I realized that he couldn't be harmed by regular bullets, so I had to find something else to do. Luckily, I had found a preacher, and he had some holy water next to his brew.
He had some holy water next to his brew. Yeah, the devil's coming through. We gonna do what we do. We gonna make a little move. Yeah, man, we ain't taking the scenic route. Yeah, we won't even leave a bruise. We're just gonna get you left dead on the cruise. Yeah, we're in the cruise ship. Don't know if we're really gonna ever go and do this. Yeah, we just rapping to the music. Don't know if it's really making sense, but our fruit backflips over the head. Yeah, that's right, I got a hatchet, leaving you dead. Don't know if I'm gonna be fucking with the Reaper instead. Yeah, cause it seems like this and it seems like that. We got dreams like this and we got dreams like that. There's a man in the back, and his face is full of shadow, and he's got a cross on it. And he's looking at the Reaper, and he's sparking up a creeper.
That was dope.
He did a reefer.
That was dope. I imagined Chow drawing something with the hood, and I was like, it's probably gonna be the Grim Reaper. That was dope. That was dope.
Or maybe it's just some guy in a hoodie with a scythe.
I mean,
And the sniper's got it all wrong.
Maybe. Who knows, right? We could have played it from that angle too. Like, oh, you thought it was the Reaper, but it was actually some kid in the hood.
It's just a farmer.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's dope. But yes, all I really had, besides the one we started with. That's the one I made last night.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something that it's a concept that Chow and I were messing around with, and I was like, I want to kind of make, I don't know, organic sound, something that sounds a bit more kind of organic.
Yeah, cool.
Deep. So I'll play it, and then we just go.
Do it. Yeah.
So come full circle, people. Round out the way we started.
Back to the roots, keep it organic. Yeah, man, we got the fruit out of your planet. Mine too, but I didn't really plan it. I just managed to put it in my garden, and then I had it a little bit of this and a little bit of that shit. I was like, oh yeah, this is magic. And then the beat did a switch, and I was like, whoa. How did you leave me with this? I was like, whoa. I'm talking genius and shit. I was like, whoa. Looking at a skull that Chow's drawing up. The Reaper's rattled and he's clawing up. Back to the place that he came from. Doesn't matter where his brain's gone. Yeah, and he got off the stage wrong. Yeah, back to the started his day wrong. Didn't have any cornflakes. Then he yawned, mate. He was like, when did dawn break? Cause I should've got out of here. I should've really been taking people out of the stratosphere. And then I got involved with the sniper and he left me to rot. I was like, oh man, nah, just a little drop on the pavement. And then I dropped. And then I dropped. And they thought that I wasn't worth saving, so they left me here degrading. I'm just a man-made skeleton. Doesn't matter, they just yell at him. Tell him he doesn't do his work hard enough. But then they're just forgetting him. Because he took too many, too early. Should've left them. Should've left them to their place too early. They had another couple albums in them, I'm sure. Yeah, not that that's the point, but you know, we've all been robbed. We've all been robbed.
All been robbed.
We've all been robbed.
All been robbed. Giving and taking. In a way, we all relating because we breathing air, taking water, eat food, shit out fodder.
That was good.
Give and take. Eat food, drink water, shit out fodder. Cop between Mother
I'm
Earth
so
and
childish.
Father Time. Yes, we see the reaper daily, but I pray that he stays away from me and thee and find ways to find the remedy of how do we cherish this time that's so limited, even though life is beautiful and we feel limitless. It's funny how it can be cut short, and I pray that for my transgressions that I may be forgiven, because I know I've learned a lesson 1 or 2 times the hard way. Let my penny harder way, and I'm going for the cross, and the jumper's looking good, but the rotation is off, and I'm like, yo, I missed it when I shouldn't, but it's good because I couldn't plan it any other way, because I ride with faith, and maybe it was written that way in the language of the angels and the demons and the gods, and I find ways to deal with this, and I catch the live with the mental, like I'll get back to my fundamentals. I know it's too much for you to understand. How is it that he can breathe it and get it this deep? I don't know, it's because his mind is always on the creep, like it's between 2 different dimensions, and he gives honorable mention to both sides and find ways to keep on riding and providing for this. Like I'm Sisyphus, push the boulder up the hill, and I know it's always stronger, and I know it's always stronger, and I know it's always stronger, and I'm talking about my will over the beat. I impose it. I make sure that I remain juxtaposed to the power that allows me to divine these visions, and I find it and keep it to rhythm, even though it just breaks the system. Expectation? Nah, we ain't placing it on that. We are original, we are the progenitors, and we adapt that whether we're down with you. When the struggle comes through, and once the show is true you, yeah, it can be like the swords or the grenades, it leaves a shrapnel. We're not dealing with that though. Is it too gruesome? I guess it's a sort of museum of the atrocities and the anomalies of how we've been able to survive this long. At what cost? We sacrifice the weak for the strong. Who does that make us? I guess we'll see Omega soon. I guess we'll see Omega soon. I guess we'll see Omega soon. I'll pass it on.
Yeah, I guess we'll see Omega soon. We'll be rapping to the break of doom. Rapping to the break of doom. Break of noon. Doesn't matter, make it through. I'm losing the beat. I'm just here an ancient dude trying to make it through. Don't know, I ain't got weight to prove. I'm just gonna be able to make a little bit of groove moves here on the beat. I got the movie, keep it right on repeat. Yeah, my daughter likes that. She's only 7. She's like, yeah, kick it right back again, then we can go again and go again. I'll watch the same old videos again, and I'm like, man, this was just silly shit, and it's okay. Yeah, we were feeling it. Doesn't matter anyway. I promise next week to come in stronger. I'm gonna get some better sleep. Because honestly, when I didn't hear from you to start with, I was like, you know, I'm always up for the freestyles, but this week I'd probably just be a disaster anyway.
You're fine, bro. It's not tripping.
No. I'm not tripping. It's fine. It's all good. But it's like also kind of my default place to be like, oh, I need to make excuses for myself.
Nah, you're good, bro. It's
Yeah.
hard to, you know, yeah, we chatted for a little bit, but it's an hour plus of us trying to freestyle and put ideas together. So it's hard to do this on the fly. It's hard to do this digitally, right? Because it's different when you're in person. But, you know, these are the cards we've been dealt with, and we're trying to make lemonade out of the lemons we're given. So,
Yeah, man.
And it's, you know, form something beautiful, both, you know, musically and visually. So, I'm grateful for you both and grateful for everybody that's watching. Thank you. Thank you for rocking with us. It means a lot, because I mean, man, if you all knew how close I was to quitting, y'all would you would be surprised. So, the support of you guys, Sid, Russie, thank you, Joe. Plus, our fans, our listeners, our viewers, my family, thank you. Like you guys really don't know how close it was. So thank you. And for instance, if I stop, then I don't make that last beat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get to play around with these different concepts with Sid. And I don't get to mess around with you. And it's something I won't take I'm not taking for granted anymore. So that's why I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in trying to make this happen every week, and getting of course working on our other stuff too. So yeah, thank you.
Well, man, right back at you. I mean, this ain't shit with you. You're the engine. You're that Odyssey drive. We're the pistons and the belts and stuff to make the rest of it happen as well. But
I think you guys don't give yourselves enough credit. I think
no, I don't think you give yourself enough credit, bro.
I think we're all in this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all in this together, making something that's different, making something that's beautiful, and I think that is resonating with people. So to me, that's most important. All the other stuff will come, right? Listeners, streams, all that other shit. But for now, the foundations got to be good, and it is. And I think understanding that is going to allows us to kind of do whatever. Like, because I was able to work on Enigma, I feel like I've been freed in a way, because now it's like now I can make beats like the one you just heard. It's called Marches, by the way.
Yeah, sick.
And just it doesn't sound very hip hop at all for the most part, but it's different.
It is though, yeah.
Just want to keep it.
I go with you, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, in terms of music, that's all I have. I'll make sure that I work on more stuff. That was the only one I really made for this week, and the other ones were kind of recycles and repeats. So
fair. I have mine just up in the folder from last week.
Oh, you do? That's right.
So I did mix down a couple just to, because I sort of threw them together last week. So I did spend the time just to sit and tweak them a bit, get the levels a bit better on them.
Definitely, we'll get them in for next week.
Yeah. I should have said something.
I remembered, but then I was like, oh, that was weird. I was 2 weeks removed, so I thought it was. We already used those already, so I think he'll link me up, but I didn't.
Yeah. That's so good. Potato's the only one in there that's been used before.
Because I know you want us to work on that one. That's one of the ones. Oh, on that note, there is on Nomadic Odyssey business. There is.
I saw you'd updated. Yeah, sorry.
Mulligan. Yes, there's the Mulligan folder. Stick those beats in there. It's going to be a super folder of everything that we've been working on and have not released, or you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be massive, and then we'll just figure out how we want to release it from there. Whether we break it up, but like all of even some of like the Rycom Part 2 beats are going in there, and then we'll just however we want to do it. I don't know if we wanted to do like one track at a time, or if we wanted to just kind of write and go from there. But I figured the folder is there, and then we can just start. And I'm kind of just focusing on the Odyssey right now, kind of just us, Odyssey proper, us three, and Soul Pro and Joe.
Yeah.
Before, and want to get some tracks down before we pass the banner to our our extended universe.
Sure.
But yes, it is there. And then I'm putting the final touches on Enigma, kinda, sorta. I'm just waiting on your ad libs, to be honest.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I am. They're almost there. I'm just like. It wasn't till today that I got like a couple more lines down that I was like, oh no, that works. That ties it in a bit better.
Gotcha. No worries. Yeah. No worries. There's not a timeline. I just whatever you get them to me, get them to me.
No, I know you're keen for it, so I am. Yeah, I'm keen to get it done myself. It's just bringing justice to it, you know. You come in so heavy, man. I'm just like, oh. And I know you'll be like, don't worry about it. You're fine.
Yeah, on that one,
go with whatever.
I don't think I was heavy. Like the bars, and they were cool, but I don't really. I mean
But it's very personal to you. You know, the whole thing is about your break from music, sort of thing, and your, you know, then reignition, getting back into it. So
true.
It's kind of, you know, trying to add something to that without just being like, yeah, you're my boy, keep killing it.
I mean, hey, that you'd be surprised. That takes me a long way. So thank you, but
right.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not stressing it. It's fine. Yeah, it's just it's not right yet. So once it is, okay. I'll get it set.
Okay, for sure. But yeah, so there's that, and then Mulligan. If you can, I know you wrote some, you did some tracks over the last on like a few of the beats. If you can stick the demos or copy the demos into that folder, there's a BSR demos folder. So that way we just have I have an idea of how many tracks we have like done, kind of, sort of. Because like, for instance, Progression, the one that Joe did, is going to wind up in there. If it's not in there already.
So the issue, sorry, just to interrupt, the issue I usually have is that I can't move stuff over.
Really? And it doesn't give you permissions?
For whatever reason, my Rust stuff folder is the only one that I can fuck with. All the others is like, nah. Because I'm sure I've tried to move stuff before, but I'll just give it a go now. Hang on, while we're here.
Make sure.
Because I've got one like new views. Was new views?
Yeah, new views. You had.
Alright, so let me just try and dump that folder over into the Mulligan one. Yeah.
You have your Gmail. Your Gmail has permissions, so I don't know if I need to add your other one.
I mean, it shouldn't matter because I just change like between the two.
But I know it shouldn't, but you know, Google. Let me tell you about Google. Okay, Google make me mad. Okay,
it's a mess.
It's just a mess.
Yeah, you're right.
Now and I have this discussion all the time. Like, Google is just not. Sometimes it's just slipping. Like, is it just me, or does? And please tell me if I'm wrong. But does stuff sound like when you play tracks out of the Google Drive? Does it sound weird or worse, or is that just a me thing?
No, I haven't noticed any quality issues with it.
Okay, then it's me. It's me. Maybe it's just my innate bias.
I don't know, man.
For Google, it's just like, it just sound, you're affecting my music.
Right, move to Mulligan.
So yeah, and you know what's sad is
it says this folder's read only. The Mulligan folder.
Get the.
So.
Wow. Hold on. How is it? I don't understand this. Music Mulligan. How is it read only? How do I? Okay, hold up. Let me see. Share. You have permissions though. Editors can change permissions to share. Yeah. Done. And it says it's read only. That is absolute trash. I know we're doing this all on stream. Probably should have ended the stream, but I wanted to. I don't know how to fix it. Cause like,
can you? Okay, so if I go on to share on one of the folders, you've got share with people. You got the people there that it's like, you guys are all editors, and then I'm the owner of.
Yeah.
this one because it's a folder that I've created.
Oh, so can I? You know what? Here, let me make you guys all. I'm trying to make you all owners.
I'm guessing you can only have one owner though. But editors, you would think would be able to do anything. So it's weird.
Okay, you know what? I just made child the owner. You can only have one owner.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need you to give me editor owner back. But it's fine for now. Cause hold up. Let me try something real quick. Now that I'm an editor, now that I can see what you see. Where is Terminus? Oh, I could add it in there, but it's also, I guess, my drive. So I guess it may.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is so weird. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not.
It's not your bad. It's I don't know. Yeah, like I say, I guess because I'm the owner of my folder, even though it's on your drive.
You're the owner.
It then allows me to move stuff around and add stuff and delete stuff from that folder, but I can't mess with any of the other ones in there.
So you can only you can access it, you can download it, but you can't edit anything in there. Right? Is what you're
I can't move stuff around. I can't like if I could create a Rust folder inside the Mulligan one, I'd just then dump everything in there. So at least it's a bit easier for you.
Okay. I guess.
But it won't let me do that.
Okay. Well, hold on. But I'm looking at. Okay, I see. I'm looking at the rest of the folder.
Yeah.
I can move everything. I'll do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the easy fix because you're wonderfully organized, so I can see all of the, nice and clearly. Thank God I don't have to organize. You guys don't rely on me to give you anything because I mean, what the fuck is happening? Where are your stems?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I will do that, and then that way we can throughout the week we can kind of see where we're at. I have an idea for what does that be called? Now I gotta go back. I think it's breaking. Yeah, 71 breaking. For us, I think we worked it a couple weeks ago in terms of having that potentially be a redo of Shuffle and Groove.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't written anything yet, but I will get on that. I have surprisingly written one to there's a beat in there called Prayer. Yes, 062 Prayer.
Right.
That I've written to. So I'll try to get that recorded this week too. And then start taking the stock of what we have, and whoever wants to hop on and get to it, and hop on and get to it.
Cool. Sorry, what was the Shuffle and Groove one?
Breaking.
Right.
071 Breaking. It's kind of, you'll remember when you hear it.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to make a note because I'm like, I'll forget all of this about 10 minutes after we're done.
It's all good. Yeah, and it's late over there. I know. We're gonna wrap this up.
No, cool.
So yeah, Breaking and Prayer are the two that I have of the kind of the newer beats that we have, and then I will get. Let's see. Let me get back to your Rust folder. I didn't even know you did one to Blasters. I'm kind of glad.
I guess I did.
Who are you? Yeah, see? Yeah, I remember New Views. I remember Healing Power. Hard Surf, we started. I know we have two verses. We both did one. Greatest Fear is on Enigma. But yeah, Slip into Normal too. Yeah. So I basically want to take all these tracks that we've been working on and release them, give them their just due. Because because I know you had talked about. Did you end up releasing? There was one that you asked me about. What was it?
Dirt.
Dirt. Did you end up releasing that?
I haven't yet. I want to.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting on a mate who said he'd sort out some artwork for it, and I like the concept that he had. And I was like, that's great. But it's been months now, and I'm like, oh man, I've asked him a few times. He's like, yeah, I'll sort it. Don't worry. Keep reminding me. That's fine. And I'm like, how many times do I remind you, bro? Like,
well, if you want to wait for the artwork, cool. Would you mind if it winds up on whatever project that we're working on? Whatever.
No, that'd be fine. I just have to. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I'll then let my guy know not to worry about it.
It's up. You can do both. We can, because right. I mean, you could release it as a single, right? And then we could still use it on the album. Could that work?
I don't know. I was going through this with Splinter Faction stuff because I was like, if we had a Splinter Faction account, could we then also have like the producers releasing it to their own as well if they wanted to and stuff? And
I know it works.
I got the sense that you can't, but I didn't really get. I couldn't drill down to the actual process that involves. Like, to my assumption, I was like, well, if it comes up as like a copyright flag, I'll just be like, well, ignore it because I'm totally fine with that producer releasing the song. But it gets real hazy around how they get flagged or whatever.
And I have to go and look at the screen because I can't stand DistroKid in terms of the actual inputting of release information. It is the most tedious thing. But I'm pretty sure doesn't it ask you if the track has been released before?
Yes, it does.
I think I'm asking you because I can't remember.
No, it does say that. You're right. Yeah, I should look into that specific option and just see if it gives me any light there. Okay. Has this track been released before?
I think I remember. I have to double check. But either way, I'm good because I want to make sure I don't want to put you in the same situation where you do all this work on one of my beats and then it just sits. So that was my main motivation for same thing with Joe on progression. Because then I ended up going in a different direction with Enigma but I want to make sure we kind of clear our plate with all that stuff. So yeah. And I want to get it out. So that is the main, I don't want to say the main drive of Mulligan, because of course it's this new resurgence of energy that we got and moving it forward. But I also want to there's dope music there. I don't want to get into kind of in the politics of my mind and setting stuff up to release. I just want to, if Mulligan is going to be 2 volumes because it's that many tracks, then fine.
Yeah.
We'll get them all there. They'll be ready to release. They'll be mixed, quickly, or you know what I'm saying? We'll at least get the process going so it doesn't
keep the momentum. Yeah.
Exactly. Versus, like, oh yeah, this is dope, and having it sit for 6 months like it has been. Same thing with the track Chow and I did with Where's My Verse? That mess sat. Track is dope. Big shout out to all the people we shouted out in that track. Where the fuck is my verse? But yeah, I'm excited to kind of move forward. I'm really, honestly, really excited to get to breaking. I wanna Shuffle and Groove was just such a it was a dope song for us as a group. So I'd love to like kind of readdress it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta redo it in a new style. And I'm probably gonna work on that sometime this week. And then, well, if Chow is looking to record a verse, Chow will maybe at my spot later on this week. So we may have time to work on a little something.
Sweet.
Potentially. Allegedly. But
I've allegedly got time.
Allegedly. But yeah, meanwhile, Chow's still been cooking and made like whole comic in the boot. That's so man. He's cooking. I almost don't want to end
just for the artwork. Yeah, I know, right?
but I feel like at reaching 2 hours that we kind of have to. We kind of have to. So, and I think we will. And again, for those still rocking with us, I just thank you so much. Your time is precious, and the fact that you want to spend it with us, um, we're just so grateful for that. So thank you. Thank you to my nomadic brethren, Rusty and Chow. Love you guys.
Oh, good man. Love you too.
This is fun, man. This is fun. Chow added a whole nother dimension to this week, and that was amazing. So, um, yeah, that's gonna be on a T-shirt coming soon. Oh, all of it is dope.
Sweet as, yeah.
Y'all, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll still be on for a little bit if you want to chop it up. But I'm gonna end the live stream.
All right. Okay.